Hello everyone, welcome to Pew Prime webinar today. So as you can see, we are going to just talk about the copy trading program that Pew Prime just launched. So we will wait for roughly another 5 minutes to see if any more people to join us today. Hi Mary, hi, welcome. Hi everyone, thanks for your support. And again, we're going to purely talk about copy trading tonight. And I hope you guys can gain some insight of what about copy trading is. And I hope that at the end of the webinar, it will help you guys. Good afternoon, Joseph, Ania. Right, just stay tuned. We'll just wait for another couple of minutes before we begin. We'll just wait to see if any more people to join us. So welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Darius, I can't hear anything. Perhaps is everyone having the same problem? Or hi, everyone, is everyone can hear me because Devil say he or she can't hear. Okay, good, cool. Maybe you just need to volumes up. I just got questions from Nigella. So why I did not receive the 100 USD voucher? So I assume that you are referring to the stop loss voucher. Okay. Because I'm not in charge with this thing, perhaps you can email or ask the customer service or email to your personal account manager. I I think you will get answer from them. But I do like to say a bit about this voucher because at the end of every webinar that we hold, we will just use this lucky draw mechanism to pick all the participant at the end of the event. So I think every event will just have two lucky draw winner. So just 20 people will get the stop loss voucher. Okay. It's through lucky draw mechanism, so it's a random pick. Hi everyone. So yep, today we will just discuss about the copy trading. It's a project that is just launched by Pew Prime, and I personally think it is very brilliant project, brilliant program. So I hope you guys can at least to know about what it is, and then you consider yourself whether or not you're suitable or you are keen to join this program. We'll just wait for another perhaps 2 minutes to see if any more people to join us. But of course, at the same time, I'll do take a bit of questions if I can able to answer you. I'm happy to do so. Hi, Najla, can you hear me? Yep, yep. I wasn't like speaking just now. Yeah. Hello, Nicholas. Good, good. So yep, I think it's about time. So without further ado, let's begin. So before we start the webinar, allow me to read out the disclaimer, okay, for the webinar. Today's webinar is intended for educational and informational purposes only, and participants shall not take it as financial or investment advice nor a trading signal. The accuracy and reliability of the information provided cannot be guaranteed. Pupran and I hosting the sessions are not liable for any losses or damages resulting from the use of the information presented today. Participants are responsible for independently verifying information and considering their own financial goals and risk tolerance. Yep, this is the disclaimer. Okay. So as you can see over here, today we're going to discuss about the copy trading. So this is a new project launched by Pram, and I think this is not new in the industry. It's not new in the market. I think others platform has also offered this program, but after several consideration, Pram thought that this is a very good project, a very good program for all the traders out there. So yep, I will just today mainly discuss a bit about what is copy trading and how does it benefit you, and also of course the a bit of cost or risk that you might want to take into account. And if got time, I also want to just briefly discuss with you what Prime do it differently with other platforms out there. Okay. This will be the topics that we will briefly cover today. What is the copy trading? What is the benefits and costs, especially for new traders? And yeah, and you can make a consideration after all the maybe the point that I point out today. And yeah, let's begin. So this copy trading program is basically involves two parties. In general speaking, a group of a new trader and also a group of veteran traders. So in general speaking, yeah, experienced traders can be the signal provider, okay, and the new trader can become a copier, okay. And so the idea behind this is the copier can copy the trade from the signal provider. Okay. So in general, this is like in general speaking, but of course, if you are a veteran but you want to know more, you want to venture more, you want to know how other people trade, how other experts out there trade, and to after that you look back to your own trading style and strategy, you can also be a copier to copy from others people. And also especially for the new traders here, you can put it as a goal. If you want to make it your career, you want to be a full-time trader, and beside trading your with yourself with your own funds, you can actually aim or have a goal or have a target to one day be a very successful sustainable signal provider, and you can actually benefit from it. Okay. So this is in general two group of people that will be involved in this program, this copy trading program. Okay, so before we begin, so maybe you can think about it yourself. Are you this new trader, or are you actually very experienced veterans in trading in this CFD industry? Okay, before we start, so I will discuss this in two different parts. So the first part I will mainly focus more on the copier, which is more on the new trader. I will discuss it. How does it benefit you? And of course, after this, what is the cost or risk that you want to take into account, take into consideration before you actually join this program. Okay. So first of all, the benefits of the copy trading for the new traders is, if you are if you are a copier, so you just follow the trades or those positions that's opened by the signal provider by because when you join it in the apps, right, when you go to PU Prime's app, there will be like a huge list of signal provider. So from there, you can choose who to copy the trade. And yep, I mean, I will not delve into details on how you're going to execute or join, but here I'll just briefly discuss with you the in general idea, or the the general concepts of the copy trading program. Okay, first of all is to reduce the risk of the new trader. Okay, imagine yourself if you just come into let's say CFD trading, forex trading. You just heard about this, you're really keen to learn, but where to start? Of course, you guys might join some forum. You guys can join some Telegram group. We call it like a social trading. Okay, but that one you need to be actively involved to ask questions. But sometimes you don't know what questions to ask, right? You don't know what you don't know, basically. So how you start, and then this is your money, right? This is your hard-earned money, and you definitely don't want to make a lot of losses. So when you just join in this very huge and vibrant forex markets. So copy trading program is a very good start. Why? We will have a lot of veterans out there that actually they are like a bit more professional. They're willing to provide signal. Okay, so when you copy them, you can actually learn from them. So you yourself, you not actually need to execute the trade by yourself, and it just the trade will just follow accordingly to the signal provider, right? And this is where you learn from it. It's not, of course, you can be very passive. You can just close eye and just follow the signal provider. But here I'm more encourage you to actually do your homework, choose the right one, because out there they will have a lot of strategies, a lots of patterns. So we'll have a lots of traders with different trading style. So I encourage you to pick the right one, to pick the most suitable one for you, to fit your risk tolerance, right? So from there, you can study yourself what position he opens, why he opened, let's say for example gold at this range, and the TP, the take profit point, the take profit level, or where he set his stop loss level. So from there you can actually learn from the experts. Of course, I would say not 100% guaranteed that all the signal provider out there are very professional, or very responsible with the copier fund, I would say. Okay, but this is also your responsibility to actually filter out the people that actually fits your philosophy, fits your trading philosophies. So because a lot of some of the for example, some of the trader out there, they are risk taker. They love risk. They want to take a lot of risk. Of course, we know greater the risk, greater the rewards, greater the returns, right? But for me, right, I wish my trading journey is like a long-term journey. I don't wish to have like 200, 300, 500% of return to my funds within a month. Okay, for me, I more love to see my trading, my records will be like 5 to 10% of returns every month, and it will be more consistent or sustainable throughout my trading journey. Okay, and then also from there I graduate, I'm slowly accumulates my funds, and become bigger and bigger. So I hope that at the end of the day, when I grow old, I have like a huge sum of funds, and and then yeah, I can make a living by become just like a professional trader. Okay, so yeah, this is also leads to the second point that I want to make: access to professional strategies. But of course, again, this is not 100%. All the signal provider out there are very good, are very expert. But of course, if you look at the list, right, if you see there's like a lot of follower with this particular signal provider, and then you might think that, oh, maybe there's something that you can learn from this professional strategies. Okay, and then you yourself have a chance to actually learn from them, where if or else you will not able to learn from them step by step, where they enter, where they set their stop loss, where they take their profits. Okay, if you join, let's say, I don't know, there's a lot of platforms out there, Quora, Reddit, Facebook, all these platforms. You can learn from them, but you don't know in detail. They are not very transparent. You don't know all the steps they take, what time, at what price level, because of what they enter. But through this copy trading program, you actually able to do so. You can access to these professional strategies. After that, slowly you can learn, because you can name it. There's a lot of strategies out there. We have like swing trade, we have scalping, we have day trading, we have ICT, you have like SMC strategies, a lot of strategies out there. So from there, you can see why are they doing so, and you question yourself. So this is being responsible to yourself as well, responsible to the funds that you allocate to CFD trading. Okay, so you learn from observation. You not just purely follow it, because I would say you have to time by time you need to also look back if you just want to copy, because I'm not sure all the traders out there throughout the years, throughout 2 years, they were having this same mindset, same strategy. Sometimes people just get greedy and they are not disciplined. Of course, of course, there will be a few very outstanding traders. They will actually learn also, and also become better and better. But being responsible to yourself, being responsible to your hard-earned money. You not just blindly become a copier. You want to learn from the professional. You want to observe them, how they trade, and then of course, hopefully one day, remember, this is what I encourage the new traders to do. One day, set your goal. You yourself can become a very, very good signal provider. And of course, when there's like a younger one join these markets, you can provide signal to them. They can learn from you, and from there, you can discuss together. And then after that, it actually benefits you. You can grow. You can become better as well. Okay. So this is the the point that I want to point out, why you want to join the copy trading as a new trader. And of course, this is, again, I'm not just aim to for just copier is not just for the new trader. You can be a veteran, but sometimes we stuck. Sometimes we just have, like, maybe I don't want to say this, maybe we have bad luck. We are stuck with our own philosophy. We are stuck with our own strategies. Sometimes it does work in like different kind of markets. So when let's say, for example, last year, or when the gold went crazy and my previous strategies doesn't work. So how am I going to do? What am I going to do? How can I learn? I can actually be a copier. I can copy other people's signal. So I can go through all the lists, all the signal provider lists out there. I will see, oh, maybe this guy for the past year, for the past 6 months has been superb. They're doing good job. But for me, I look back, maybe I have like a 5 years, 10 years experience. But for the previous 6 months, for the previous 1 year, I've been making more losses than profit. So I might question myself, and then maybe I can be a copier. I can choose the signal provider I think that is brilliant, that is worth for me to learn from him. I can be a copier and learn from him. So this is not just purely for the new trader. It can be, benefits the so-called experienced trader, because we know this market changes every time, every single time. Because I mean, like, if you trade on equities market, Dow Jones has been superb and reaches all-time high. And 2 months ago, gold price actually also hit all-time high. And the markets has been very different. And especially if you are trading with gold, oil has been superb last year. But when you get into 2024, what happened? It's going down, but fluctuates. So what strategy I want to apply? What strategies I can apply if I want to trade very well with oil, with gold, with, let's say, dollar? I myself sometimes cannot get updated to the markets. So this is where I get the chance to learn from other people. Okay, so again, this is not just for new trader. It could be benefiting the experienced trader as well. Okay, but of course, this is a very, very good chance for the new trader to learn to start with. Okay, just allocate some of your funds to the copy trading program, and of course, you can allocate some of your other funds to a live account, and then you trade yourself. You can test out your strategies, test out the things that you have learned, and apply it whether or not. But sometimes it's not 100% guaranteed. What you learn can make you a successful trader, can make you a living. Okay, slowly we can learn, and of course, very importantly, we cannot just copy just one single signal provider. We can actually, you can manage your fund well, and at the meantime, you can follow a few signals providers trades, and you can set your drawdowns or whatever accordingly. This is where I mean, when when you're hands on to the apps, or any further questions, you can also ask your particular account manager. I don't want to go in detail with that. Okay, but I just want to give you this idea. Okay, so these are the point. Risk reduction. This is I think mainly for the new trader. Okay, because you don't want just to trade blindly, or else you will be like gamble. Okay, you just like go to casino, trade long or short blindly, and then you learn with a huge cost. You have to pay a lot of tuition, but we don't want to do that. We have people have been out there, has been trading for 3, 5, 10 years. Learn from them. You can reduce your risk when you start. Okay, and also time saving. So this can be both. If you just want to make a passive income, you don't want to do a lot of homework, you have your own works to do, you just want to have like a side income, side hustle, then yeah, it's a time saving program. You can just park your money to some of the good performing signal provider. Just allocate your fund to them, and then let's the magic begins. So, but of course, I would say from time to time you need to assess them. So I doubt that the performance will be good throughout the years, throughout a decades or so. And of course, if you love to become a professional trader or full-time trader, you have to be constantly learning from all different people, because this is markets that involve billion of people, million of, I think, hundreds, or I don't want to say billion, that will be quite, overly stated, but yeah, million, like hundreds of millions of people involved in these markets. We have different mindset, different strategies. And then, yeah, maybe some of their strategies work, so we can learn from them. Okay, and also now moving on, we will just discuss some of the costs, some of the risks that might come along with this program, and you want to definitely take into account. Like I said earlier, we have a unique psychology for everyone. When you come into this CFD trading, I sure that you will come with a purpose, you have a goal. Some of them maybe just get bored. They want to have some excitement at their free time, so they want to trade. Some of them, they want to become a professional trader. They want to make it a career, so they want to rely on it for a living. Some of them, they just maybe, I don't know, their main income cannot sustain their life, their living, and they want to make some profit through CFD trading. So different people with different mindset, they will have different psychology. So, and then also it depends on your personality. Some of them is very aggressive out there. They are risk taker. They love risk. But for me, I'm a little bit of conservative. Okay, I am, I'm a risk averse person. So my strategy will be not so aggressive. Okay, I rather to generate a small amount of return, but a more sustainable one. I want to protect my own fund before I become rich. Okay, so this is your homework. Go through, filter the whole big list of the signal provider, and then you can see, you can assess their performance. So some of them out there can make like 100, 200% of return in a month. Some of them 5, 10%. Some of them even like very crazy, very aggressive trader. But when they trade, their strategies work. They can make like 500 or 1,000% of return in a month. And then you yourself have to decide: are you going to follow them? Is this strategies going to work, month to month, year to years? Or is this like 5 to 10% is a waste of your time? Your money, you rather put your money with the bank, or if you are come from, let's say, America, your interest rate is like 5% or above. You might want to say, might as well I just put my money in a bank and generate 5% of interest rate, rather than I put my money with you. This 5% to 10% signal provider is like a waste of time. This is for you to decide. And also aware of the margin level. So this is your setting. Okay, you need to set your how much the size that you want to follow with this signal provider. Some of them maybe they have 1,000 a fund. They will use up 100 or even 200 for one single position. So the margin they use will be huge. So whether or not you want to follow them, or you want to have traders that use a very minimum of margin level, and also it will protect you yourself. You don't want to hit stop up. You don't want to hit a margin call. Okay, so this is the risk that you might want to consider when you assess all the signal provider out there, because again, we have different kind of people out there. You yourself, with your friend, with your family, sometimes we will have different personality, different thinking, different mindset. So get the one that close to you, get the one that is very close to your trading goal, follow them. Okay. And yeah, consider the cost of copying. Why are they want to be a signal provider? Because if they are not benefiting themselves, they might not want to be a signal provider. This is nothing free. This is not a charity. So they will set the percentage of profit sharing with them. Okay, with PU Prime is up to 50%. So it can be 1%, 5%, 10%, 20%. So you yourself need to decide, is it worth, for them to share the profit that you make while copy their trades, their position. When you copy the signal provider, you need to share your profit with them. So this is also one of the factors that you need to consider, whether or not you want to share 25% with this signal provider. Is he making a good profit for you with your fund? If you think it is worth it, it generate a lots of profit with you for you, then go ahead. If not, consider the other one. Okay, so these are the points that I can figure out for you to make a consideration whether or not to follow this signal provider. Okay, so this is the point. Different people have different mindset. Different people have different strategies. Okay, the trading cost, how much funds allocation, margin level, are they a risk taker? Okay, these are the things that you want to put into consideration. Yeah, the margin level. So after I point out all these potential risks for the copier, I would say some of the things that you can do to actually mitigate the risk. First of all is to through diversifications, like what the very notable investor out there, Warren Buffett. So he always say you don't put you don't put all eggs in one basket. You want to diversify. Okay, so in here we're talking about this is you don't just follow one signal provider, especially when you just started, especially when you don't know actually what you want, especially you don't know what you don't know. So you can pick a few traders, a few signal provider for you to follow. Okay, some of them are very risky ones, some of them are very conservative one. Just follow them. You can allocate your funds accordingly, the weightage, the percentage of the funds, just allocate to them and then you learn from them. So at the end of the day, I hope that you can know actually what kind of style, what kind of trading style, what kind of person that actually suits your goal. Okay, so through diversification, you don't put all your fund one lump sum to one signal provider. If he or she gone haywire, means your fund also like total loss. So this is of course touch roots. I don't want any of you here today encounter it. I really don't want, figure cross. Okay. And again, understand your maximum draw now. So maximum draw now is from the peak or the maximum profit that you make, and all the way to go down before you TP, before you take profit, go to the lowest. So what is the maximum drawdown you're willing to take? You need to see, from their profile, the signal provider profile, and you make a consideration. Is he after that can overcome, make a good, handsome amount of profit after that? If you think it is cool, you want to go for it, then go ahead. But you don't want to take the risk. You think, whoa, this guy is very risky. This is not your cup of tea. Then go to the next one. So all the profile are there for you to pick. You need to really choose wisely, okay, before you actually proceed to follow them. Yep. So you think yourself, after all the point that I made, are you suitable to become a copier? Okay. If you think so, then this is a good program for you. Or you might just want to start with a live account. You can also, and also at the same time, you can learn from us, because like I think if if nothing special happen every week, we will have the webinar. We will discuss together. We will sometimes discuss like trading strategies. We'll discuss what happened in the markets, and also sometimes our thoughts on our trading opportunities that we actually sees. We can discuss here with the webinars. If you don't want to become a copier, you don't want to become a signal provider, you can stick with just your own live account, with your manage your own fund, because of course, when you become a signal, you're a copier, you have no self-governance with your own funds. It's like you give your money to other people to manage. Okay, you got no say. Okay, some of you guys might not want, might not happy with this kind of mechanism. So you want to have all full control, self-control of your own money. Then this is not your thing. This is not your cup of tea. Yep. But of course, maybe one day when you think you are good enough, you want to make extra money to get a profit sharing with other people funds, then one day you can register yourself as a signal provider to let other people to follow you, and then you can make some profit from it. Okay, by just using your own fund. Okay, moving on, we'll talk about a bit of the signal provider. Okay, so if you are an experienced trader, you think you are not happy with the funds that you're having now, okay, and the returns that you are making, you want to actually make more money, and you think your strategies worth for other people to learn. Your strategies can actually make a handsome amount of money. You have is it proven right, proven it is good, you're confident to take out, you can register yourself as a signal provider. Okay, you can share your expertise, share your strategies with the people out there with a return. So again, like I said just now, you can set your profit sharing percentage with our platform. If you think you are very good, your strategy is very good, you want to set 50% maximum amount of profit sharing, go ahead. But I do say not everyone would love to share half of the profit they make. So I would say 20-25% is rather a more common percentage lah out there. Okay, and also it does, yeah, again, it's a mutual benefit thing. People follow you, they make amount, they can make profit. You yourself get the profit sharing. You can actually earn extra profit without using your own fund, using other people's funds, make money for other people, make profit for other people, and you can get the sharing. So this is also one of the path where some of the people out there want to become a professional trader. Because some of the people out there is very crazy. They can have like hundreds of followers. Imagine you are very good. You can make 10-15% of return of the total funds, and you have like 100 people. So you can, for example, you have like 100,000 pool of fund out there, and 10% is already like $10,000. Imagine that if you are very, very good, actually everyone follow you. 10K USD can make a very, very good living already. Say, okay, so this is one of the options. If you want to make trading your full-time job, can go ahead with this program. Again, this my personally, I point this out because I want this community to be very good, very healthy. You have to be very responsible. This is the responsibility for you to decide whether or not you I will use this word, qualified as a signal provider. Because you are handling other people's money, you are managing other people's money, so you have to be responsible for that. So are you informed with all the major fundamentals? Are you like following all the news? Of course, we know very much often we rely heavily on technical analysis, but to be honest, fundamentals factors have the biggest impact on the market across all assets, across all pairing. Because you might think like, tens of hundreds of traders, when they look at this technical analysis, they think, oh yeah, gold goes up. But maybe when someone says something, let's say Jerome Powell say something very hawkish, and then dollar, boom, jump up, 5%. What happened to the gold? It might, drop drastically. So you have to stay informed with all the fundamentals, all the news out there. You have to know all the relationship accordingly. What news affects what asset? What news affect what currency? BOE, BOJ, Bank of Japan, Bank of England, all of this. You have to stay yourself up to date. Like later on, if I'm not sure any of you are a crypto trader, what is the biggest things going to happen later? This is what the US SEC say. The deadline is on 10th of January. They will give a decision whether or not they will allow the spot BTC ETF to launch on the exchange. Okay, this is like a biggest news. If you are a crypto trader and you are a signal provider, you have to stay yourself updated to this. And also, you have to be very strict, be very disciplined on implementing take profit and stop loss strategies. This is your risk management. Is your risk management are you doing, I would say, I put it this way, are you apply a very professional risk management for your trading? If you are if you are responsible to your own fund, if you are responsible to other people's funds, then you are qualified to be a signal provider. Because this is one extremely important thing to do, risk management. Because before we can make profit, first thing to do is we want to protect our own fund. We don't want to lose our money even before we can generate extra money from there. The money just doesn't work for us anymore if you lose it all. And thirdly, continuous learning and markets updates. Like I said earlier, I'm also like constantly learning because I know a lot of strategies out there. I would just like go through surfing the internet, go through YouTube, read books, read news. I will see any, interesting strategies that I haven't learned, I haven't known, or whether it's shoot for my trading style, or am I stuck, or people out there, professional trader, making a lot of profit, when the market move a lot, volatile, and I'm not making a lot of profit. Why? I need to ask myself why, and I learn. So this is also a thing. Are you yourself a constant learner? Okay, and then get markets updates. And again, the core, I would say the core principle out here is, are you responsible to the funds that you're going to handle, going to manage? So if you are really a professional signal provider, then yep, you can join this program. And again, if you are not every time, because sometimes we are just a part-time trader, we are not always stay up to date to the market. If you are not aware, Pew Prime have this Telegram. Okay, you can follow us. You can scan on the QR code here, join us, and sometime we will just up to date, give you an updates on what happened, what is the bigger market movement via Telegram. You can join us, and then sometime when we have promotion, when we have webinar, when we have, I don't know, anything that we just get, we will share in this Telegram group. So feel free to join us. Okay. And yep, we have come to an end of today's webinar. So if you have any questions, I am happy to take. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. See you. But at least you guys can go through. I mean, on the Pew Prime apps, they will have like a doggle for you to at least check out what is copy trading, and also you can go to our website. I think I'm sure you will get more details on what is copy trading. If you still have question and you didn't figure it out to ask me today, um, can definitely go to your own account manager, or you can go to the customer service with Pew Prime. I think they were happy to help you, to serve you and answer all your questions. Thank you for your support to join us, and I really hope that you learned something. Okay, if there's no questions, then we shall meet next week, right? Thank you. Thank you. So, yep, see you guys. Bye.